So, who are you? Who am I? That's the ultimate question that we all ask ourselves, isn't it? What we are? Well, we are many things. We can comprehend ourselves as supernatural beings. We can comprehend ourselves as human beings. We can comprehend ourselves as individuals, human individuals, understanding the concept of nothing that is in this world that we think we know. I ask myself this question all the time. Who am I? Who are you? But the most important question that you can ever ask is who you are. Because who you are is something quite different from anybody else. Anyone else. You are your own individual. You are your own self-taught, self-learned individual about this place. I agree in many words that we are what we are. I agree that the environment affects what we are. I agree that our free will affects what we are, but our environment affects our free will, so therefore what we are is just an explanation of our environment, and then our environment is just an explanation of our free will, and so therefore it's all just an integrated loop that loops back all into one. And so I see many things, and I understand many things, and I'm a very young creation within this physical world as far as what my mind consciousness is. I see things and I hear things and I perceive things that I don't necessarily want to perceive, but I perceive them anyways because of what I am or who I am. And there is no special thing about what you are. There is no thing that makes you special. I mean, you are what you are, and that's what makes you different, or that's what makes you what you are. The point is that I go through tremendous moments, like moments of transcendence, of unknowing transcendence, of talking to a being what I can be in that moment, and I feel things. I feel things that, like, I know people don't. I mean, just regular you guys just don't feel, and it transposes me. It exposes me. It manifests me, and so therefore it's what it is. Now, I speak my words out of love, and I speak my words out of heart and peace and forgiveness of everything that I have ever done. Because everything that I have ever done does not show what I am. And we believe that so strongly, that what we have done is what we are. But that is not true. How can that be true whenever we're in this perception that is not really our perception? It's a perception of everything and everyone else around us, and then therefore we inherit those perceptions, and then therefore we become a perception of that inheritance. And so you have to discover, you have to find yourself. And we're talking, I mean, it has taken me years to find myself. I mean, I'm talking about like perceptions upon perceptions upon perceptions of understanding to find even a aspect of myself that I never knew was there, but it was always there. And now that I look back in my life, I can see that it was always there, and I can see that it was only a perception, and now I can move forward. But that all this is transposed with time. Time is our greatest ally but our greatest enemy. meaning that it can hurt you, it can kill you, it can harm you, but at the same time it can help you, it can transform you, it can make you become you. And that's all consciousness is. Consciousness is just memory over time developing into what you are now. And what you are now is the only important thing. There's nothing more than what you are now, except for what you can be. And what you can be is only knowing yourself more. And everything is internal. I mean, the whole world is just internal. I mean, think about the universe. I've talked about this many times. Wrote about it, thought about it. The universe, think about how vast and unknown the universe is. Now think about your mind. And think about how vast and unknown your mind is. If it's true we only use 10% of our brain, then where is that 90% going? Where is that going? And I understand that as we evolve in consciousness, we evolve in the mind, so more of the mind is used, and so the people that are more conscious, they use more of the mind, and that meaning that they have perceptions that other people don't have, like telepathy and telekinesis and different things that the mind can do, and the mind can do more than what we even think we can do at this point. I mean, we think we can only do these things because these things are the only thing that has been presented to us over the time that we have been exposed to this reality or this world, and so therefore that's all we think we can do. But there's much more out there, and I know it, and that's one of my purposes here, is to transcribe or to adhere to what the mind can do. And I have been through many moments in time where I have learned about the mind and learned about what my mind can do and learned about what other minds can do, and at the same time I have lived other instances from other lifetimes within this moment of now. And so therefore that's really where we're going in this moment, in this transcendence to 2012 or whatever point in time you want to call it. It's all just a completion state, a completion motion to get back to the awareness of that you are everything and that everything is you, and at that point in time you experience all realities that you have ever been, all reincarnations that you have ever been is being experienced in this now moment. And you experience them in different ways, in many different ways, but at the same time it's all for your growth. It's all for you to understand and become what you are now, and to become this ultimate creation of what we are. And that's really where I come into conflict, because I understand what I am here in this physical body, and with my family and with my interactions and with my life. But I know that I'm not that, and I have interactions, and I have people that come in and go for my life that I know are not from this life, they're from other lives. And so it's like this time is a completion of all lives. You're coming together as a whole, and you're becoming one with all of your lives. And so I mean, reincarnation, energy can never be created or destroyed, okay? And you always go back to a place of being where you choose to come back to this living experience. Whether you choose to come back and die for your sister that is incarnated now, or that brother that is off in Iraq and you need to show compassion, or that grandma that is in a depressive mode, or whatever you're here for now. You're here for now for that purpose. And so you have to just be and flow. And I've always been told that I thought too much. I've always told I thought too much. And now I know that you cannot think. You just gotta